Everybody must die. An inconvenient truth, known to probably most of us, but also the title of a chorale from Bach's Orgelbüchlein collection. Let's read the chorale text. Everybody must die, all flesh passes like grass, whatever lives must perish. A rather depressing thought, and I expect a composer like Bach to put very expressive music to this, very dramatic music, dark music, with heart-wrenching harmonies, as Bach could do, we know from many pieces in his oeuvre. Let's listen to the chorale. Well, for such a title, I think it sounds rather underwhelming. Rather surprisingly unsurprising, I think. It sounds very harmonious. There's many consonances. The music moves in simple, plain 16th notes. Of course, there's beautiful imitation going on in the lower voices if we listen to that. Makes for a very mild kind of music. Why did Bach do this? Of course he did this on purpose. He could write anything he wanted, being the best composer ever, probably. Well, there might be two reasons for this. First, everybody must die. It's a very commonplace thought, actually. Of course it's dramatic, of course it's a bit depressing, but it's also something normal and something that we all at some point have to accept. And maybe that's why Bach wrote this very harmonious, consonant, almost consoling, almost, well, content music. Could be, who knows? But if you read the rest of the text, there might be another idea. Everybody must die, all flesh passes like grass, whatever lives must perish, if it is to become new elsewhere. This body must rot, if it is elsewhere to recover, and gain the great glory which is prepared for those who are righteous. So Bach puts things in perspective. Death is not the end, he writes in the choral text. And if we listen to this music, we also hear a very harmonious perspective, I think. We hear something not of this world, but of a next stage, we can hope, I think. Let's listen to a bit of the development of the chorale. Bitter moment. Some a bit more sad harmonies appear. We move to E minor in the harmony. And the motives in the lower voices make for a little bit more activity there. The text there reads: Dieser Leib, der muss verwesen, wenn anders soll genesen. That's, I think, the most intense part of the chorale text. This body must rot if it is elsewhere to recover. And then this recovery is sounding very beautiful. The melody of the chorale climbs slowly. And so do the lower voices under that. To rest towards the last cadence in G major. To illustrate this, I think, very beautiful, peaceful harmony of the chorale, I chose a very mild registration consisting of many 8-foot stops, which mix very well on this organ, I think. On many organs, it's not such a good idea to pull many 8-foot stops, but I think on this instrument we get a beautiful build-up. If you just listen, what happens? One stop. I think they all add something to a very special blend. And I think also this chorale is a very special blend of dark emotions and really hopeful perspectives.
Thank you for being part of the Orgelbuchlein project. This is more than music. It's a message of deep human emotions, from sorrow to joy, and a shared hope for a better future.
At the Conscious Foundation, we believe everyone deserves a peaceful home, and we think that music has the unique power to unite people in harmony. From the organ at St. Michael's Peace Church in Leuven, we bring this vision to life.
Through inclusive composition projects, regular concerts, and our annual Organ Marathon for Peace, we inspire connection and hope. One day, we dream of hundreds of organs worldwide joined together in a resounding call for peace.
Help us amplify this message by joining our Patreon community. Link in the description.